join you. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Buckle up for the Freeway Series on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
My bad, y'all. What's the word, man? We out here, Game 6, VBL. About to throw it down with Blue Henny.
And on the hill in this one, Zach, what should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
We'll go with fucking meter. That's what we used against Benoit. We're going back to the roots. Meter and timing, folks. Meter and timing.
35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. A rain on his horse.
Ooh.
And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Oh, shit.
Into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Round second, digging for third.
Damn, bro, what is going on? Sense of urgency, defense.
As he kicks off the ball
that is nasty.
Everything came together.
That is nasty. That is nasty. That is nasty.
Barrel right to it. Nice extension as well.
Ooh. What a way to start the game off, man. Damn. Good shit, Henny. Good shit, brother.
First as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Has room, and he makes the catch. One out man at first. Stepping in, runner on the go. There's a ball.
Safe.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Ball. In the air, center field.
Tag up.
Under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely.
Shit.
Moving up on the fly out, and there are two gone. Swing and a pop up. And that is that.
All right, we get out of the inning with minimal damage. Two hits, only one run allowed.
Back here at Chavez Ravine.
Let's get it.
And getting a start for the Angels, Jeffrey Springs. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes this stuff even better is his delivery.
Yes, sir.
Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
In the air to left center.
Down.
Running hard.
PCA's fast, bro. Fuck.
Here's Nico Horner.
That's good contact too, bro.
Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Carter under it.
Quick 1, 2, 3. Fuck.
And that's the third out. Back for more of the Freeway Series. So in now for the Angels, Miguel Andujar. And on the ground up the middle, that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for
We're
these
getting fucked
guys
up,
here.
folks.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
On the ground. To second, there's one. Not in time. At first, it's a fielder's choice. Now, here is Evan Carter.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1.
Damn, that's crazy work.
In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
He's just smacking shit right now, bro.
Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third. So bases all loaded up. Xavier Edwards, the next to hit for the Angels. In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. The 1-0. This one in the air, center field. White under it. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner from third in to score. And they take a 3-run lead. Runner takes off, pitches low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Ooh, shit.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rosarena settles under it, and that'll do it.
Damn, bro. 2 runs given up in that inning, man.
LA ready to go for the last half of the inning. Alejandro Kirk steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ooh.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game. No.
Gonna be in there. Yep.
1-2 now.
Ball.
That's the third.
Oh yeah.
And it finds its way
Squeaking through.
And a man aboard.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it
Excuse
a little
me.
bit, but sometimes those can find the
Oof.
hole and get you a knock.
Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
That was nasty. Mac Miller
One
dealing
out,
up
man
there.
at first. Randy Arozarena getting ready to
Oof.
hit.
That circle change is nasty.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Stays alive. Strike
Good
3,
shit.
and that's 2 in a row.
Good shit.
Kirk off of first with 2 away. Swing
Oof.
and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Cuts on it
Oof.
and misses. That's a strike.
Damn.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's the Angels catcher, Drake Baldwin. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It's inside. Full count now. And he grounds one back up the middle.
Oh,
nice
my God.
Grab. Fires to first,
Oh.
but no chance to get him. It's an infield single.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Ramon Laureano.
And we're getting booed at home, folks.
In the dirt. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. Two.
Let's go.
Swinging, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Foul ball there. 0-1.
Oh, let's go.
Time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curve.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not every...
Oh, great stop. Over to first.
Good
Nice
play,
lift
man.
up
Let's
for the
get it.
out.
That was a very good play.
Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Brandon Marsh. In the air to left center, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, third baseman Josh Smith.
Fought off foul. Hit on the ground to short. Over to first.
Got him. That's an
And
out.
2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Dansby Swanson stands in. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. That one ripped left field. And that is that.
That's unfortunate.
Back for more of the Freeway
First
Series.
baseman.
So in now for the Angels, David Fry. Going
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Fry, in his 3rd season, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Here's the 0-2.
Oh,
That's a ball. Ball 2.
let's go.
Swings and misses. 1 out. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Ball 1. That's
1-1,
a check.
check
Did he
swing,
go?
appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. On the ground, right side.
Let's go.
Quips it to
Sure.
Mountcastle. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's the center
third
fielder, Pete Crow
Crow
Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Breaking
Oh,
ball.
my
Got
goodness.
him.
Got him. Take first.
That is
Up
ridiculous.
next for the Angels, second baseman Xavier Edwards.
Runner on the move.
Yeah.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Late swing, foul to the left. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Base hit.
Damn, Randy.
The run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 4-0.
We could have gotten out that inning with no runs given up.
Landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. This one in the air, center field. White settles underneath it. And that is that.
We can find a way to get some runs.
Back here at Chavez
Get folks
Ravine,
on base.
bottom of the inning. Nico Horner steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one ripped, but foul.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Pulls
Dang,
it
son.
in, one away. This one in the air, right field. Carter makes his way towards it, reaching for it, makes
Damn,
the
bro.
catch. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strike.
I don't know. I had to commit.
Back here in L.A., and now it's the
Damn,
Angels
bro.
cleanup batter, Drake Baldwin.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only...
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Damn.
Up next for the Angels,
We're in trouble,
left
folks.
fielder, Ramon Laureano.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
The throw to first. One away here in the 5th. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2. In the air, right field. Marsh under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jose Tena.
Oh.
Fouled off left side. And that one in the air, center field. And that is that.
Let's go.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Austin Wells steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
See if we could do something, man. Wake something up. Let's get it.
He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner
Not
to
lying.
this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable
Damn,
of
bro.
sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Sends it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
one ripped right center field. Back there. And that's going to bang against the wall.
Good shit, Randy.
The relay to second.
Let's go.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Digging in, Eli White. White in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Damn.
That's out number 2.
Brandon
Marsh steps to the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Damn. I've not been able to capitalize on anything. Not been able to hit.
Back for more of the Freeway series.
Haven't been able to do none, folks.
So in now for the Angels, David Fry. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Left field. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
Oof. Good Lord. Zach, come on, baby. Reel it back in.
On the ground, right side. Horner over to first.
Yeah, you're out.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air to left center. White on the move to the gap. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, we go bottom 6. Josh Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. That one fouled off. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The Angels leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Let's go.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Oh, no.
Horner on the go. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. Edwards settles under this one. That is the inning.
I'm gonna change my pitcher now.
We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Xavier Edwards. Pitcher for the Dodgers, Nick Riquet.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging.
Wow.
That got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
That is dumb.
That's smashed towards center. And there's one down. One out man at first. Drake Baldwin will hit next. In the air, left field.
Let's go.
Dives and makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder Ramon Laureano.
First pitch swinging. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ooh.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Coming home.
It's gonna score 3.
1 run across, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 6-0.
Oh, 2.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in a blowout.
It's tough, man. We getting our ass kicked.
Just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Foul ball. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
That's a check. Did he swing?
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. On the ground, right side, Edwards. Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Damn.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And that'll do it.
Almost got down.
Back here in L.A., so in now for the Angels, David Fry. Line drive and foul ball. Got him. One away. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Tried to hold up on the 0-2.
Ooh, let's go.
Down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Corner.
Oh, shit.
That's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Runner on the go. Strike in there. High leg. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him.
Hey, he beat it up.
Damn.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 7-0. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Angels. Fastball is outside. Edwards leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Damn. That's bad.
In the dirt. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Eli White. Foul ball there.
Changing speeds as this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. The new pitcher in the game, JT Brubaker. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Excuse me.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. And they get the out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. Swinging a ground ball. Whips it across. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the Angels catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Ain't been doing so hot, folks, the last couple games, man. Hopefully we're able to turn it around soon, but it'll be tough.
Good start to the inning.
It's all good, though, man. That's what we're here for. Just got to figure out what works for me, man. Got to figure out what works for me, man.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running for the Angels, number 49. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. That gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run scores all the way from first. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space out there. So I think that knock was all about his approach and that willingness to just let the ball get deep on it.
This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they now lead by 9. So no one on after the sac fly. Jose Tena, the next to hit for the Angels. To the right side, Horner throws to first in time.
Three-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ooh.
In the air to left center. White has a beat on it. But the left fielder calls him off.
Last 3 outs of the night, folks.
And here comes Dan Swanson. Fought off foul. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Check swing called strike, and it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. Walker drifts
number
towards
2.
it.
1 out away, folks.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Mountcastle in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. And a base hit right there. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now around second, going for third. Caught in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it.
And that's a dub for Henny, man. We got to get better, dog. We just got to get better. It's all good, though, man. We'll figure it out. For those of y'all that tuned in, I appreciate you, though, man. Thank you very much for all the support, all the love, man. We'll have game of the week for VBL later on tonight and a couple more games as well.